Hey guys, welcome back to 40 Plus Life, or welcome if you are new. I'm Veronica, and today, I guess today I'm gonna go back to my roots a little bit and do a budget with me. I have not done one I did not do one in September at all. I needed a break from it completely, and I decided to change things up a little bit, so I will show you that. So the last thing that I did was August, and I never got to go over my mini goal, so I'm gonna go over that with you guys in just a little bit so we can see what's going on, and then we're gonna start fresh again. But first, let's do the Japanese word of the day. What do we want to do? Gosh, I had something in my head. I'm trying to come up with like good everyday kind of words that you'd want to use, but for some reason, every time I record this, I just can't think. Well, let's just do some words. So if you want to say you're super excited about someone, what is wrong with me? If you're super excited about something, I mean, it could be that you're going to see someone, so you're excited. You would say, yatta! And that means yay. Yatta! So I'm going to give you another one. You guys have probably all heard this. It's the word for cheers, and that is, like you're drinking and you're gonna go cheers, you're gonna say, kanpai! Kanpai! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, there you go. Japanese words of the day. Oh, why am I putting this away? Let's go over my August mini goals just to see where I was. So like I said, September, I just needed to take a break. I, started to do everything is just a complete wing it. So I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to be doing this regularly, but I'm going to be doing it that's more comfortable for me. So let's go over these mini goals and see what I did. Pay off Capital One card. Well, you guys know I did that, of course. Woohoo! I sure did. And I'm now working on my PayPal card, which is much smaller. I made a payment and it's down to 500 and something, and now I'm gonna make another payment of 340 because that comes from the Show Me the Love challenge. That's what's left of that half that I used, because I used 140 of it to pay off the Capital One card, and then 340 is what I have left. But I think I'm doing 300. I'm just gonna do 300 of it. So that will bring down my PayPal card to like 200 and something. So, yay! Lose 5 pounds. Well, I didn't, but I didn't gain 2 pounds. I didn't gain 5 pounds either. I did lose 2 pounds though. Nope, but 2 pounds. And you know what? I'll take it. 2 pounds is better than no pounds, right? And I didn't gain it either, so I lost it. I should put there, negative. Don't stress about videos. Just do what I want. Wing it. Oh, heck yeah. And let me tell you, I feel so much better about it too. It's like, I don't know, I just feel happier about my channel. I don't know, it's all very motivating, and I'm just having fun. And that's, I think, the most important thing. And it seems like a lot of you guys are having fun too with what I'm doing. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching me and letting me do what I want. Build up buffer savings, max at 1,000. So I have not worked on this at all. I do have a savings challenge that needs to go to this, and it's the scratch off challenge, and I'm not doing that one yet. So that is a big no on that one. Check out new places. This is for like my vlogs and stuff, and I haven't really done that, but I've been doing that. Yes, I have. Yes, this is for August. In August, I did check out new places, but I would like to do more for sure. I've just been waiting for the weather to cool off, because it's been so hot, and it's now dropping into the 90s, sometimes 80s, and I will take it, because at night it's much cooler, 70s. So happy. And right here, hurry up and get down to the 80s so I can take Nugget to the park. And I think it might be cool enough next week that I might try and go to the park, but we'll see. That brings me to, this is what I've been doing. I do prefer the 8.5 by 11 size, but I'm changing things up a little bit. So this is what I usually use for it. So this is what I'm still using for like, you know, like my financial goals and stuff like that. So it'll still be around, but when it comes to my budget itself, I'm now gonna be using this new A5 binder. And I'm tired of printing. I think that was a problem too. I was tired of printing each month, but I don't like doing digital. I don't like doing digital either, unless it's like my spreadsheet online. I like doing that, but I still want to be able to write it out as well. Plus, you know, for you guys too. So, well, I guess first I'm gonna show you, because, so this is a budget with me. I'm getting ready for October. So I have to do all this in advance. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do it. So what I'm gonna show you is my budget planner, or so what I'm gonna show you is my budget for October. So, oh wait, hold on. I gotta hide something though. Oh, it's already hidden, yay! But, because I have goals and stuff. So you will see it all shortly, but this is for October. And yeah, so let's just get to it. So, this is definitely not perfect. I also have them all laminated now because I don't want to have to, like I said, I was tired of printing it. So I made them smaller and I made them laminated so I can just reuse them for as long as the pens will work. And so this one is just for October, so I'm only using it for this month, but now it's already ready for next year, although it's a little janky because I didn't line it up properly, but it's just for me, so I don't care. So, mini goals. Now, my other problem is my thin Sharpie pens are not working, so yeah, I'm having to use these crappy big pens that are dry erase pens, and so they're gonna be coming off, so I'm gonna have to fix this somehow. But anyways, let's just go over my goals. So these are my goals for October. Number 1, pay off PayPal credit card. That is for October. So like I said, after I make my $300 payment, I'll be down to like 200 and something in September. So by the end of October, I should be able to pay off that sucker. Okay, next one is add to home sinking fund and ally. So if you guys have been watching, I think it was my last video, the last stuffing video, whatever it was, I talked about how my home sinking fund and my house, no, the home envelope. The home envelope is to pay for my moving expenses, and moving expenses is expensive. And I had $1,800, but my older daughter, she had moved and she needed help. So I had to pay her deposit and her first month's rent. So some of it I took out of one thing. The rest of it I had to take out of my home sinking fund. That's in my Ally bank, and I did not want to take it from my emergency fund or some other stuff. So I sacrificed this one. So it's only down to 300 and something. I have another, 300 and something left in the actual envelope. So it leaves me with 600. So when I say add to home sinking fund and Ally, that means deposit any money that I have into this account to pay it back. And so that's what I'm going to be doing. That's my goal. Because I'm going to need that money. And she will, because the deposit, number one, I'm not going to get the deposit back till she moves out. So that's a lost cause right there. And as for the rent itself, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay. And the next mini goal is lose 2 to 3 pounds. So as you can see, I lowered it. I was like, 5 pounds is great and all, but with how I am, let's just be a little bit more realistic. And I lost 2 pounds in August or whatever. So let's do that. This is for October, and which is candy month. Great. And next one, complete 1 to 2 challenges. So I'm confident that by the end of October, I should have 1 to 2 other challenges completed. So, yay! And the 5th mini goal is to make medical appointments. I've been talking about this for so long. I need to finally do it. There's little things that are just being a little weird, and I just need to get stuff done. So I need to grow up. I need to be a grown-up and do this. So I'm actually trying to do it in September, but I'm putting it in October because if I don't do it in September, I better do it in October. And bonus is journal. And this pen sucks really bad. So I got to get some new pens that will work on laminated sheets because my my black Sharpies unfortunately are not working. So I am using, and the rest of it, I am using a green, so. Okay, so this is the theme, Halloween theme. I've got these little potion bottles that I made in Illustrator, which I'm so happy about. So they're just kind of in the background a little bit with, you know, opacity. So that's that. And again, it's not the greatest because of the way I cut it. Let's zoom in a little. So here is my calendar spread. I already wrote the numbers out in the big bulky pen. So again, this is kind of a test run, so I'm totally fine with it. But, so I'm not gonna worry about this calendar view yet because I'm not gonna put as much as I usually do because it is smaller. So I'm just gonna be putting the most important things, I guess, which I'll figure that out later. So there we go, calendar view and the budget view. So here we go. Now I already wrote everything out. I simplified it a lot more because I don't need to write down every little thing, especially for the expenses, because it's gonna pretty much always be the same. So let me get my calculator because I will need it. And I meant to put net income instead of total net, but I can fix that later if I feel like it. So let's see, this is for the month of October, so let me just look at the dates really quick here. Okay, so my net income is basically going to be my rental income because I do have a home back in California that I'm currently renting out. I am moving back next year, so that income, I'm not gonna have that rental income anymore, so my total income is gonna drop pretty much by half. Because this is a huge part of the income that I get, and I'm very lucky to have that. But that will go down. So for right now, so we're gonna say my total net income that I'm gonna budget for is, I don't know what I usually do. I'm just gonna budget for $6,000, okay? And then my daughter is paying me some stuff. She's just paying back for some of her tickets and stuff that she had gotten in the past, and she's almost done. And then she'll just be paying for like fast track, which is like tolls and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna budget for 100. Side hustles I don't budget for because that's not a guarantee. And the side hustles is mostly, you know, YouTube, Etsy, for the creator, and any other additional work that I do, because I do some admin / graphics and web design on the side, but very little because I used to do that full time and I get a little burnt out, so I don't want to do it too much, especially since I'm making a lot more graphics and stuff in Illustrator for my Etsy shop. I don't want to get burnt out. So that is the important thing. And then miscellaneous, I don't budget for either. That can be anything else that comes in. And then rollover. My rollover hasn't been the greatest lately. I'm trying, especially for this month, since it's a magic month, to get back to my rollover that I have. But I'm just gonna budget for 400 just to be safe. Okay, so that will give me, okay, what is going on here? Do you guys see that? Am I putting something in wrong? Oh, I think I put 600 instead of 6,000. What a dummy. Yep, 6,500. Okay, is my total budget. And hopefully you guys can see that. It is much smaller, but I can zoom in, you know, when I edit as well. I tried to zoom in a little bit here. Okay. And now, a big thing that I simplified was I did not write down my entire expenses because there's just so many. So I am just gonna give you what the total approximate budgeted amount is for the month. All right, and so all my regular monthly expenses consist of, you know, I have a mortgage and I pay rent, okay, because like I said, my house is in California, but I'm renting here in Las Vegas until I move back last year. Until I move back next year, get rid of the rent, I'll have my mortgage, but my total net income will also drop. So kind of have to put all that together there. So currently, with all that and plus all my health insurance, all the bills, not including credit cards and stuff, equals approximately that I'm budgeting for $33.40. Yep. And now I separated these because these can change. Groceries are insane right now. I used to budget $200 a month. I'm now gonna do $300. Same with gas. I'm trying not to drive too much, but we'll see. Chewy is also Chewy / pet supplies, like if I order online at PetSmart and then go pick it up. That, I'm just gonna raise that too. And then miscellaneous is any other additional purchases that I buy that's not planned for. I would like to lower it to like 100, but for now, we're just gonna stick with that. So $33.40 plus 300 gives us a grand total of $41.15. Whew. And minus 6,500 leaves me with 2,385 to work with. Okay, so next up then is gonna be my debt. So I don't count mortgage into my debt. I wanna just focus on credit cards and my car. Once that's done, then mortgage will come over here. But for now, I keep that separate because it's such a large amount that it doesn't need to be over here. Let's get these taken care of first. It's more motivating to me to just look at this and not look at mortgage included. Okay? And mom is included here just because I pay her $100 a month, so I just leave it over there. This is a little bit smaller because Capital One is no longer on here. Yay! So now we're gonna start with PayPal. So I would like to pay it off. I don't know what the amount will be at that time, so I'm just gonna put 200, and it's gonna be over that, but I'm just gonna budget for 200, and if it's more, I'm gonna do my best to pay that off. And then it is in order of what I'm gonna pay off for right now, just for the minimums. Okay, so M Life, once PayPal's done, I'll be going to M Life, and that one, 75, Care Credit, 100, Amazon, what is Amazon? 120, Disney, and then Wells Fargo is set at 248. My car payment is 349, and then mom, I give her 100. Okay, so there's that. So that's 1,332 minus 2385 leaves me with 1,053 to work with. Okay, so now again, this does not include my side hustle income or any other miscellaneous income I happen to get. So keep that in your thoughts. Emergency fund, $50 comes out of my check automatically each month. I say that all the time. Automatically each paycheck. So there's 2 paychecks in October, so that's $100. And then sinking funds, so I've been doing things a little different lately. I'm not putting as much towards sinking funds, but more towards the challenges because I like seeing them completed, and then I use the challenges to cash stuff into my sinking funds. So, but I still am doing it. So I'm gonna do it a little different, I think. This is for the whole month, so let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna do 600 to sinking funds, 800 to challenges. We're gonna see how that goes. It's a guess here. Now again, I will be under budget because it's not including other stuff, and my net income could be higher, etc., etc. So, and my rollover could be higher as well. So 1,500 is the total. So that's a negative of 447. And then at the end of the month, we will see what it actually comes to. So there we go. That is my budget for October. The last page is just for my sinking funds check-in, which comes at the end of the month as well. So yeah, so this is, it's the same budget I've always done. It's just now compacted, smaller form, laminated, so I don't have to keep printing. And so just for the most of the year, I'm gonna use my regular one, and then for special seasons like Halloween and Christmas, I will definitely have different themes. So that is the October theme, and it's really cute and tiny, which I like. Now, my regular one is right here. It's the same theme that I've been using all year. It's just in A5 form now and laminated. So I like how I did this. It's just the problem is that it sticks out. So I think I'm gonna make this a little thinner like I did these ones, because the October ones don't stick out, but I didn't make the side thing big enough, so I don't like how it goes into the paper. So just little details I gotta work on, but since it's just for me and I'm not like selling this or anything, I don't care. Okay, calendar view. There's the budget and the sinking funds check-in. So I'm really happy that, so this one I can just use all year, just redo it, and yeah, and then on the special occasions, October and December, I will use special themed ones. So I just got to get some better pens is all. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, please do let me know. So one thing, so you know, I was doing Japanese word of the day and Japanese item. So I'm going to change that to, you know, the Japanese word of the day is a given. But now, if I can remember, I'm going to be just doing an item. It doesn't necessarily need to be Japanese, but I do want to show you guys some stuff before we go. And that, let's get this out of the way. So, you know, I'm going through stuff in the garage, and I found stuff that I thought I didn't have anymore. And these are very old school stuff. So this is from the series Touch, and I love this series so much. Obviously it's an anime, so a Japanese animation. And you can see the very, very old style, but the story is just so good. I don't know what year it came out. Was it 90s? It's like early 90s, I believe. And if you ever have a chance to see it though, really do. It's such a good story. Really, really good story. There's Touch 1 and Touch 2. And so I was really excited to see all these. And oh, and Touch 3, the final. Really good story, I'm telling you. And then I didn't think I had this anymore. I showed you guys a different, smaller book that I had of the live action Sailor Moon, PGSM, Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. And this is really good because it has really good images of like the outfits and stuff. So it was like good for cosplay purposes. Where's the one that I did? I don't know, I can't find it right now. But anyways, super excited to have found that. This is another one of my favorite anime series, and this is Fushigi Yugi. If you ever have a chance to see that, please do. Oh my gosh, I remember I kept buying all the videos on that. It's such a great story too. Definitely watch it, read the manga, whatever you want. Oh, I cry so much with this kind of stuff too. This is an awesome series as well, Sakura Taisen. Oh, but I love having all these little animation books. It, you know, talks about the different actors and about the production and all that kind of stuff. So, very awesome. And this, my absolute favorite manga ever, Hanayori Dango. You guys may have heard of different, like they made, after this was done, they made, I think there was a live action, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, and they're still making them too, which I think is awesome. And I love watching all of them because it's just great to see. I have every single manga of this. This came out in the 90s. And I think it ended in, I don't know, 2000 something, but I remember waiting for the next volume to come out to buy it. But anyways, just wanted to show you guys stuff that I found and I'm so excited about because these are collectibles, you know. I just like to collect them, and so there you go. All right, guys. That is going to do it for this video. thank you so much for sticking around. And if you have any questions, let me know. You guys know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And yeah, finally a different video other than cash stuffing and savings challenges. Obviously, those are the most popular. But I think, you know, we're in the budgeting community, and once in a while you might want to see a budgeting video. So I decided to bring it back after a nice month-long break. And compacted as well. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. Remember to stay happy, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Momo's favorite spot. Oh, sorry, Moo. I don't mean to bother you. Yeah, precious Moo Moo. Oh, itchy spot. Hi, Moo. How's my old man doing? Hi. For those that don't know, Mochi is 18. I think, wait, May, June, July, August, September. 18 and 4 months. And of course, who has to be nearby? The Nugget. Hi, Nugs. Is your stumpy tail wagging? Or it was. Are you a good boy? Head tilt. Head tilt. Good boy. This is about Momo. Bye, old man. Love you.